Long before wars, dinosaurs, monkeys, and other creatures familiar to us, there was nothing. Well, almost. Just cold, dark space. So forget about the cozy land with grass, internet, and other amenities. In the beginning, it was just a huge blazing mess of fire and stones. There is no green paradise, only chaos and hell at maximum. But where did all this come from? Let's get this straight. The birth of the solar system. Rewind time to 4.5 billion years ago. Imagine, somewhere in the depths of space, there's a giant cloud of dust and gas, a dirty rag stretching for billions of kilometers. This cloud appeared after the explosion of a massive star. It rotated and gradually shrank under the influence of gravity. Imagine how you make a snowball. The harder you squeeze, the denser it is. This cloud was shrinking in the same way. The sun was born in its center. When the temperature in its core reached 10 million degrees, nuclear reactions began. The hydrogen began to turn into helium, and the sun lit up. It became the heart of the solar system, and a disk of remaining dust and gas formed around it. The formation of planets. Planets began to assemble from this disk, as if from designer parts. There are 8 of them in the solar system today, and they are divided into 2 groups. The inner, rocky planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. Outer, gas giants, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Between these 2 groups is the asteroid belt, a huge cluster of rocks that have never been able to assemble into a full-fledged planet. Gas giants are the very first planets. Jupiter and Saturn were the first to appear, real monsters among the planets. Jupiter is the largest planet. Jupiter is mostly composed of hydrogen and helium. It has a huge magnetic field that protects the Earth by attracting asteroids to it. But the coolest thing is the big red spot. This is not just a spot, but a storm that has been raging for 350 years. For comparison, the strongest hurricane on Earth, Patricia, 1915, accelerated to 350 kilometers per hour and covered 1 million square kilometers. And the Jupiter storm? 600 kilometers per hour and 16 million square kilometers. Our hurricanes next to this are a light breeze. Saturn is a planet with rings. Saturn is the younger brother of Jupiter. Like it, it consists of hydrogen and helium. But his main feature is rings. It's not just an ornament, but a whole collection of rocks and ice that circle the planet. Rocky planets are closer to the Sun. As the gas giants took their places, inner planets began to form closer to the Sun. Mercury, heat and frost in one bottle. Mercury is the smallest planet. It's 430 degrees Celsius during the day and minus 180 degrees Celsius at night. There is no atmosphere, only craters. Fun fact, a year on Mercury lasts 88 Earth days, and a day lasts 176 days. That is, a day there is longer than a year. Venus, hell with sauna effect. Venus is similar to Earth in size, but it's impossible to live there. Its atmosphere is solid carbon dioxide, creating a super greenhouse effect. The temperature on the surface is 470 degrees Celsius. The pressure is 90 times higher than on Earth, as if you had dived to a depth of 900 meters in the ocean. By the way, Venus is the only planet that rotates in the opposite direction. The Earth is our home, the only planet that has life on it. But at first, the Earth was a red-hot ball with lava and poisonous gases. And then disaster struck. A huge space object, the size of Mars, it is called Theia, crashed into the Earth. A part of our planet broke off, and the Moon formed from these fragments. The Moon doesn't just shine beautifully at night. It stabilizes the tilt of the Earth, preventing climatic chaos. It also creates tides by attracting water with its gravity. Mars is Earth's dusty brother. Mars is called the Red Planet because its surface is covered with rusty iron oxide. There's 95% carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Breathing on Mars is like being 35 kilometers above the ground. But Mars is amazing. Olympus is located there, the highest mountain in the solar system, 27 kilometers. For comparison, Mount Everest is only 8.8 kilometers. Ice giants, the farthest worlds. After the formation of the other planets, Uranus and Neptune appeared on the outskirts of the solar system. Uranus is a planet that lies on its side. Uranus's atmosphere consists of hydrogen, helium, and methane, which makes it look blue. The temperature is up to minus 224 degrees Celsius. It is the coldest planet. And the strangest thing is that it rotates while lying down. Its axis is tilted by almost 90 degrees. Neptune is the planet of hurricanes. Neptune is also blue because of the methane. They have the most powerful winds in the solar system, up to 2,100 kilometers per hour. For comparison, the record wind speed on Earth is 408 kilometers per hour. It turns out that a star exploded in empty space, and a cloud of gas and dust appeared. Soon, this cloud shrank and lit up. Our young sun appeared in the center, and then the planets we know began to appear. There are 8 of them in total. Jupiter and Saturn were the first to appear. Then there were planets closer to the Sun: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and the furthest appeared Uranus and Neptune. Also, do not forget that after a collision with a space object, our moon appeared. That's it. Wait for the new video.